Hello, it's Maria here from Fourth Dimension. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your patience. I had a lovely time in the wonderful state of Hawaii. All the islands. It was fantastic. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of inclement weather. It was horrific. We had flash flood warnings and no internet. None. Zero. So I apologize. I even videotaped. I almost posted several of them, but you should have seen, like, cards were blowing everywhere. It was a mess. So I figured I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to start off, one, with a different view. I want you to see the cards more than me. It makes more sense anyway. But I did the last time I left, right before I left, I did 6 on ground and 6 on the boat. So seeing I didn't get any of those uploaded and the time had passed, I'm not going to post them. It's a mess. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start off at Virgo. Sorry, Pisces. I started off with you last week. But I'm going to get through this as best as I can. This is what to expect for the upcoming week. And I am going to start off with Virgo. Ooh. I'm going to start off with 5 Oracle cards from, of course, the Hidden Heart Secrets, and then 5 from the Messages of Love. La 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 la. Are these all in reverse? What's happening here? Oh, they're kind of all in reverse. There's several of them in reverse. Start like this. No. I don't like reading them all in reverse. I'm sorry. They're confusing. Ooh, hello. All right. Before I go on to the just the typical Rider-Waite deck, you have distance and responsibilities, Virgo. Those are the overall 2 energies you're maybe dealing with this week. Is somebody feeling like they have too many responsibilities on their plate, and especially distance. Now, again, I get the vibe this may be a physical distance between the two of you, but it is a separation. There's the definite space between the two of you, and there's complications with other responsibilities, making it challenging for you to have a relationship I feel like you wish to have. I have the beginning of this is 2 reverse cards. So I have mistakes and bitterness. So I feel like, oh, you got people coming in. So we feel like there's, hang on here for a second. Hey. So I have mistakes and I have bitterness on the bottom. And so somebody might be getting over some past mistakes or feeling bitter over past mistakes. Or for several of you, I think the resentment, there's definite resentment and fear here. That maybe you may not forgive them for their mistakes and their bitterness that they've been holding on in this relationship. Again, I'm just getting the energy, not who's the role. Yeah, because there's a lot here. This was a personal reading. I might be able to pick up if this is, like, I get this as male bitterness, right? And, or the mistakes they made, but it's in reverse. So either a handful of you, I want to say, are struggling with the forgiveness piece. And there's like but I'm right. But I'm right. I would get over this, but I'm still holding on to that resentment. So that's part of that. Apology and broken. So they do want to, either you're willing to accept an apology, you're waiting for an apology, you're broken up over this argument, and you're sitting in despair. But I also get the fact that they are as well. They feel accountable and they know they owe you an apology, but they're not making the move towards you yet. They're still sitting in pain and confusion over the situation. And the confusion is, do I want to go back and make this right? Do I even want to, is this worth it? That's the feeling I have. Is this even worth it to go back? But they are in a lot of pain and there's a lot of fear and there's a gap. Like I said, there's a gap of, in this relationship. Let me move the cards down a little farther so you can see. There's not only a space, but a time. I want to, like the time, there's a time gap between, it might have been months between you and this last person coming together and having a conversation, but there's still pain there. They're not getting over this. This is something that time is not healing. For sure. It's actually making it more confused. I get the sense that this person's even more confused because they're thinking, man, it's been months, for several years, and I'm still stuck on this person. What the hell? And they feel like, should I even go ask where we stand? I don't even know if that makes sense anymore. You've gone on. They know that this is a soul contract. Somebody signed something before, and leave it out of the comments. It doesn't matter if you actually signed anything. Oh my goodness. Don't get confused. A soul contract in tarot means that there was an agreement made spiritually between your soul and their soul, or your tribe and their tribe, that you have qualities and characteristics that would benefit and help the other partner elevate, and vice versa. So you both have lessons to learn from this relationship that didn't get learned because it got broken up somehow. There was a rift of the relationship. Oh, and look, it's a third party. Maybe that had something to do with it, and it's family in reverse. So either this third party broke up this family situation, or this family broke you off as the third party. Take it as it resonates, but somehow these two are intertwined, and this relationship was broken. They want their family, but they also, have a deep love for you, vice versa. If you are the family, they have deep love for you, but they also miss the third party. Sorry, just reading the cards, but this is really the energy coming off of this, and they wish they could go back and rectify it. Not only, I feel like one party, whether if this person stayed with you or went back to the family, one party is still in relations with this person. And I believe you are the one waiting for the apology for them to come and make it right, because you are severed from this relationship. Take it as it resonates. You might be the spouse. You might be the third party. I don't know. You might be the person having the affair on. It doesn't matter. I'm not judging. I'm just reading the energy. And there were a solid foundation between this person and you, and something interfered with it, which is why it's severed. How's that? If this doesn't resonate, this isn't your reading, my apologies. I just work here, so I'm just telling you the energies that's coming off the card. So Virgo, I'm not sure what Spirit's going to tell me, but we are in retrograde and crazier things have happened. But I do believe that this person wants to come back, recognizes this finally as a soul contract, gets why they're now brokenhearted. And again, months, maybe longer, has taken the space. Has been a while. It's taken a while for this person to find their words, to find their feelings, to figure it out, and they finally get it. They're still a little butthurt, and I think you are as well. If you are the third party, you're definitely hurt. You are definitely in a situation where you're broken and still hurt over this thing, and you're a bit bitter. You might be holding a bit of a grudge pill. So tell me about Virgo this week. Tell me about Virgo this week. Yeah, you saw this person as a 10 of Pentacles. You did. This was your happily ever after. You were totally invested. You were waiting for this to elevate and take it to higher, levels of commitment. And it got shattered. Something shattered along the way. Yep. Here we go. It is the Knight of Wands. That's how you see this person now. It's the Saturday night, where before they were your emperor. This empress, doesn't matter, is the energy. It's more of a feeling like you were all in, you were invested, and this person wasn't, or you felt like they were, and all of a sudden it's like changed in an instant. Broken an apology. I have the Knight of Swords coming in, somebody coming in, sending you an email, a text, a call, and look, there's that Emperor. Oh, and the Three of Swords is hiding under the Emperor. Man, I can't even begin to tell. I can't make this stuff up. I love tarot. So Virgo, totally expect this week, in the next coming 10 days max, somebody's going to reach out to you and ask you for a space, for some of that space back. They want this. They know that the time has come and gone. They totally get that they've lost out. However, they feel conflicted. It's almost like they understand this pain is karmic in nature. This is a soul pain. Look at this. You can see this person just sitting, and it's almost like naked in the cold. That's how they feel, naked in the cold. And they don't understand why they're feeling so broken and hurt. They don't get it. But I'm telling you, they still want your forgiveness. They're going to ask you, not for a reconciliation. I don't think they're that bold, but they are going to be asking you for a conversation, for a space for a conversation. Can you meet up for coffee? Do you have some time this week to get together for a conversation? It's a tower moment. You're not expecting this. Well, now you are, because I told you. But this person did not. You haven't heard from this person, talked to this person. Totally. What the hell? Why are you here? What's going on? Like, you're looking for the am I being punked camera. That's what you're doing. You're not expecting this person. And it's going to hit you from the left. I got 3 cards on this one. I just need the one. It is the King of Swords in the reverse. Whew. So this King of Swords, historically, in the upright, the King of Swords is an honest, decent human being. You're totally guarded. You're waiting for this shady MF to lie. I don't know. You're waiting for the shoe to fall. I don't know what to tell you. This is the energy you're carrying. You're guarded, and it's a sword for sure. And you're open to hearing what they have to say, but you physically, energetically are closed off. That's how I see you. You're like, sure, we can chat. And you don't even know what to say on the phone. You're stammering. They've been preparing for this. Tell me about this confusion and pain. This one? Okay. Yeah, it's a 5 of Cups. This is bringing back a whole bunch of shit. I can't even begin to tell you. Virgo, you might need a drink after this conversation, or several. So this is carrying a lot of weight. This is like you thought you were healed. You thought you had recovered. You thought you were not over this, but they were scars. They were becoming scars, and this is now an open flesh wound again. Oh, hurts a lot. It's creating confusion and pain. This is what's happening. This person's I don't know. Entanglement is the word I hear. I hate that word, but it is. It's like a big entanglement. It's like this. It's like this. And then you twist and you can't get it undone. And it took you so long to sever that tie and be solid again, only to get this feeling to happen all over again. Is this creating confusion and pain over this? I don't know, Virgo, if you're going to be up for this. Tell me more about this confusion and pain, Spirit. Tell me more for Virgo. I think that you sat, like I can see you having a glass of wine at night, watching TV, but not really watching TV, thinking about them. What are they doing right now? I wonder if they're still married, or if they're still in that relationship. Or did they move on? Or, like you've wasted hours, not wasted, but you know what I mean? I think that's how you look back at it, is I wasted so much energy and time on this. And when they call you, this is all coming back. All of these memories and the time that you took to heal over this thing is coming back. Stupid retrograde. I have the wheel. Yeah, you're on your wheel. I can't make it up. Y'all, I can't. So the wheel is the Wheel of Fortune. Once you have that World card and you close that out, the next period of moments following is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is good karma. If you're on the top of the wheel, you are enjoying blessings and abundance and new opportunities and beginnings, relationships. And I feel like you might have even started seeing somebody or talking to somebody you really like. And all of a sudden, Mercury retrograde forces this person out of the bottom of the ocean onto the right onto the beach where you're sitting enjoying your Mai Tai or whatever's in your cup. For me, it was Fresca. Don't laugh, I like my Fresca. But or anything zero. Sprite Zero is pretty good too. My point being is at the top of that wheel, you've done the best you can, and you're smiling again, and you're enjoying and laughing with your friends, and you're going out, and you're looking really good. You've invested some time in your healing, and this pain, this stuff doesn't have a whole lot of room on that wheel with you. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting, is you all can't fit on that wheel, and you're back and forth in your head for a minute, maybe 10. maybe 20 even for several of you. Shoot, might even be a whole afternoon. You're like, I can't believe that person called me, him, her, whatever. And you recognize that this person is telling you that they now recognize, sorry, my hat's all messed up. They recognize who you are. So I feel like they somehow got enlightened that you were brought into their life as part of the soul contract, and they know that you are a divine, they're your emperor or empress. You know, they are a divine counterpart to who you are, right? They're saying something to that effect, like soulmates. I hear, it's their words. I know you're important to me now. Yeah, they're willing to invest. They want to come back and just explore that conversation. They are, you can hear it in the phone. You can hear it in their voice. If they're standing in front of you, you can see it on their face. They're hopeful. They're just all excited that they can even, that you haven't slammed the door in their face. Really, they're just shocked that you're still listening to what they have to say. Three of Pentacles, wanting to invest, creating a space for a contract. They want to have this contract open up again. They want to re-sign this. It's almost like I want an amendment to this contract. I want to do an amendment. I want to amend this for another 5 years. Several of you, many, many more. Many, many more. Tell me more. I want this card right here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles with Three of Wands. You're stuck. You have not made a decision to go forward. You might have that surfboard in your hand where you can remember this person and all the fond love and the good feelings and the good vibes, but you're not moving. You are dead. Your feet are firmly planted like cement into the ground. You're not budging. You're like, I'll think about it. That's about the best you can get out of me today. As I'll think about it. I also hear this Page of Pentacles is a very vibrant conversation, passionate conversation about a commitment. This is a commitment card, and pages are communication, and this is very much a lot of energy coming off this card. Eight of Wands, it's fast, it's coming in. You're not, like I said, it's a tower moment, not expecting it. And it might be a text, it might be an email, a very long, lengthy email. And a Five of Wands, because this person's conflicted, has some anxiety before they send it. They are, also don't want to fight. They know how gingerly and fragile you are if they knock on your door. So they are very, very cautious. And this is the anxiety and the internal turmoil that they're feeling, exhibiting. Maybe they're even shaking or sweating or stuttering. I don't know. Tell me about this third party. Well, rightfully so. Third party in a broken family. Let's see. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. You're stuck, like I said. Whew, you can't make a decision to go forward. You are not making any choice. In fact, several of you are denying this choice. You're saying no thank you to this. You're turning it down. Many of you are just going to sit in it and just think. And my cards are in the upright, y'all. Ace of Swords. Man. So two things. One is, it could be that there's going to be several of you that you're going to deal with half-truths, not the whole story. They're going to say, yeah, I can't sleep, can't eat, and they might actually be in another commitment. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. It's just the fact that this person thinks they're cute, and they're not cute. This is bullshit behavior. That's kind of why I'm laughing, is I can feel like they're like, well, if I say it this way, or if I don't tell them the whole truth, I'm like, that's how you got in this mess. Stupid. Stop it. Stop it. So this Ace of Swords, several of you, they are going to be truthful. Several of you, they're not. You'll have to use your intuition. I'm not in your situation. I want more. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords, please. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're up in your head. You don't know what to believe. They're full of anxiety. You're even more, because you want to believe them. I think this is wish fulfillment for you. Queen of Pentacles. This is the other thing. They might be struggling with where to go, what to do. It's like bridges have been burned. Like I said, there's been a minute. There's been a space in this time. And you've had enough time to be on this wheel. You've been enjoying these blessings coming in, these new beginnings. And they've been sitting in pain. Possible poverty for a handful of you, and the vibe I get off this is a lack. It's just they haven't learned much. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. their lessons are different than yours. You elevated due to the pain that this created. You have loved on you. You have said, this is BS, I'm worth more, and you F this. I mean, like, you got mad, but you were kind of mad at yourself for even getting in this relationship in the first place, or not seeing it before, and now you see the whole picture. It's like, it's just shoulda, woulda, coulda, and it doesn't matter how you're here, how you got there. You needed to learn this lesson because you didn't trust your intuition. Like, you got the red flags, you didn't listen. I've been there. Oh my God, I could tell you stories. Hello, I should write a book. Ignoring your intuition, what not to do. Let me get some more off that. That Queen of Pentacles also is the most stable queen. At least on the outside. She should, well, no, I guess on the inside as well. She's like the CEO, right? She's running 4 kingdoms. She's managing everything pretty well. She's right next to the Empress. That's the highest level queen you can get before the Empress, and she knows what she's doing. And behind that, I got the Queen of Swords. Cut your earlobe off if you lie. This is my mafia queen. She don't play. I love this lady because she's very much, yeah, come on in, sit down, have a cup of coffee, let's chat for a while. And I have my sword right here, and it's super sharp. So please try me today. Please try. I haven't used it for a week or so since I killed that rabbit as it was running by me at 120 miles, and and it was gone. It's got Kill Billville, you know, Kill Bill, that movie. I love that movie. It's got her vibes written all over, any of them, and you can pick any. I love them all. But man, like, you are not playing with this person. You're not. And this energy is super serious. So between these two, you're the CEO who's running all 4. You don't have time for nonsense. You have no time for lies, and you clearly have shit going on that is more important than this conversation. So let's get to it. That's a conversation that I hear. Like, what do you want? What? That's kind of a stance you take. Virgo, man, I'm sending you my energy this week. Lastly, it's a 6 of Wands. You want to be, I think they want to be, victorious, but I think you're going to come out victorious regardless of what happens in this conversation. I can't even begin to tell you the energy off this. It's like I hear like cheering crowds, like you've been waiting a hot minute for not only the apology, but I almost hear like, you were right. I hear several comments of like, you were right, you were right, you were right. That, as well as made the wrong choice. I made the wrong choice. Should have listened. I could keep going. I mean, seriously, everything that you said to this person resonates, rang in their ear, and they didn't forget it. That's, I think, part of the reason why they keep coming back is you're still like it was yesterday. It was, for them, it was. Every day was just like yesterday. And for you, this was painful. It was like carrying an anchor tied to your ankle. A very heavy anchor, like dragging it across the concrete, just trying to move an inch forward. It was hard to get through this. Anything else you want to share with my Virgo tribe, my friends? Yep, them coming back is just confirmation. They want to come back and take you to calmer waters. I think you might want to jump on one of those birds and run away. I think that's the vibe I get off a lot of you. Is there anything else you want me to share? I'm not saying this person's a player. I just don't think they learned. I think their intentions are clear and correct. I mean, they're right in their head. They're right. They want to do the right thing. And they want to tell you, you were right. That's this. I just don't think they're dishonest. I just don't think it's lying through omission. But more importantly, they don't even know what they're lying. I mean, they don't even know the truth, right? How do you tell? How are they not telling you the truth if they don't know the whole truth? They're not even owning the truth. That they put you in a third-party relationship that will never go anywhere, even though they thought it would, because they didn't know better or said they didn't, right? And you believed them. No. All right, last card is a 4 of Pentacles right there. You're going to hold yourself super guarded, like I said. You're going to be like this. I can't make this up, y'all. Super guarded. I'm going to close this out. I definitely want this. I want an oracle number, excuse me, I want to, angel number for the week. Virgo, what number is going to give you hope and light this week as you go out through this week? What is Spirit trying to tell you? Look at that right there. Number 4. Number 4. If you see 4, 44, 40, 40, 40, 40, 44, you bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. I am stable. Cards don't lie. Right there. So Virgo, just know that if you should be seeing or talking, chatting it up with any of your previous peoples in the past, you can thank the retrograde for that. But more importantly, you are impressive. You are in a space of healing. You are definitely in a space of growth and elevation. I almost want to say several of you, if I'm reading for a guy, you are the Emperor. And this was not an easy task, because this is what comes to my mind. So if I'm reading for the male Virgo, whether, it doesn't matter who your partner is, I don't care. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. You came out the Emperor in this situation. You came out like royal. Absolutely royal. Integrity. You just handled it like a pro. Like, I see several of you maybe even walking in and discovering this. Several of you finding receipts of things you didn't buy for people you didn't know on your card. That's how you found out. One of you tripped over a text message. Maybe several of you. If you're dealing with a female partner, right? You didn't lose your cool either. You walked out of this relationship, situationship, whatever, with grace and dignity. I just see several of you just kind of like, okay. And you just tucked or turned around and dusted your feet off at the door and kept moving forward, and you're a better person for it. You guys have elevated a lot. You've done some hard work. You should be so proud of yourself. My gosh, lots of good energy in this. I get the sense, like, from this ending, your new beginnings, your Wheel of Fortune is like a lot of abundance, a lot of like laughter. I hear laughter and parties and events. You have events coming up right around the corner. You might even be planning for an event or a trip coming up, and you're gonna meet somebody on the trip. I feel like that, even if it's not long lasting, but it may be just a travel friend, we'll say. Several of you just have a companion. I don't know. Like I said, not judging. I just work here. But I do like this energy. I do like this as your come up. You're definitely having whether you get together with this person, forgive them, don't forgive them. That's you all. I'm just saying that this is amazing energy, and your rebound north is impressive. Very impressive. So my hat's off to y'all. Great work. Great work. You're going to have to let me know again if this resonates, and if you haven't, on your way out, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It surely helps my channel grow and allows me to get this message to a broader footprint, which is my greater goal in doing this. Love and light to each and every one of you. Thank you for your patience and the craziness of my travels too. So in getting your readout. So until next time, love and light. Take care.